Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I will show you how to create dynamic PDF using TCPDF in CodeIgniter. So let's get started. So I have created this view. You can see there is name, email, mobile and present days. It's like an attendance record table. So on click of this download button, PDF will be downloaded. So we will see how to do it. Now let me show you database. So I have one employee table in which you can see I have name, email, mobile number and present days. So all these columns I have fetched in my view. So now let me show you documentation. So in documentation I'm showing you examples. So there are ample of examples. You can go through them if you want. So I just need to download TCPDF. So go to GitHub code and download a zip file. So it's downloading. Let me show you code till then. So I have one home controller. So in home controller you can see I have index function and I am loading home model. So let me show you in home model. So you can see I am just fetching employee list, and in view you can see I have table and just a for each for displaying all employees, that's all, and one anchor tag for download PDF. So I have copied my zip file into helper folder. So let me now unzip it. Now I'm just going to rename it to TCPDF. So inside TCPDF folder, I'll be using tcpdf.php file. So now let's get started with the code. So on click of download button, our PDF will be downloaded. So I need to send it to my controller. So in anchor tag, pass, let's say base URL home slash download PDF function. So I'll be creating this function in my home controller. So in home controller, write public function download PDF. So inside this function, I'll be writing my PDF code. So let me load the TCPDF file. So write require once tcpdf slash tcpdf.php, and I need to send the complete address. So write app path and it's inside helper folder. So pass folder name as well. So now we need to create new PDF document. So let me just get some code from the documentation and paste here. So now you can see new TC PDF and some constant are passed in this. So let me show you tcpdf.php file. So in constructor you can see there is orientation, unit, format, Unicode, encoding, disk cache. So if you will not send all these things, then by default those configuration will be considered. So now let me set title for PDF. So I'm going to write dynamic PDF. So after this, let me add one page to my PDF. So write PDF add page. So now I'm going to write my table code. So let's just give one heading before that. Let's say H1 TCPDF. So now let's create our table. Get the table layout from view. Copy the head section of the table and paste in HTML variable. Now let's close this table. So layout is ready. Now we need data here. So copy the employee list from index function, as we just need employee list here as well. So take that in a variable, let's say employee list. So now let me just get the for each from my view as well and paste inside body tag. So take this tr in HTML variable as well. So let me just quickly change this to PHP. And you can see I'm having name, email, mobile number and present days. So same will be printed in my PDF as well. So let me just align the for each. change for each is having employee. So let me just change employee list to employee. So you can see our table is ready. So we need to write this to our PDF. So for that we will be writing PDF write HTML, and we will be passing this HTML variable in that. So now we are finally ready to output our PDF. So for that we will be writing PDF output, and first one is name of your file. So I'm writing tutorial.pdf, and second is destination. You can have multiple option in this. So currently I'm sending I, that is inline, to the browser. So finally, let's go and check in browser. So refresh, click on download button. So you can see PDF is created. It's having title, let's say TC PDF. Then there is table, but there is no border to this table. So let me add border to it. So write border 1, and let's add some cell padding to it as well. So let's say cell padding is 4. So now refresh and click. So now you can see table is having border and cell padding as well. So you can customize this with inline CSS or CSS file. So let me show you some output types. So I have already shown you first one, that is I, that send the file inline to the browser. Then there is FDS. So you can just go through them. It's for your reference. So that's all in this video. I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.